Hi everyone, welcome back to the QC Makeup Academy YouTube channel. My name's Stephanie and I make videos for this channel every month. So today's video is going to be 4 things I learned not to do as a makeup artist. So there was actually a lot I had no idea about before I started QC Makeup Academy's Master Makeup Artistry course. Literally, I was disgusting with my brushes. I never used to wash them often. I was blowing on my brushes, everything. It was horrendous. My application was awful. I never used to use primers, moisturisers. To be fair, sometimes I don't always moisturise my face, which is disgusting, but hey, that's me. So the first subject I'm going to cover is basically blowing on brushes. You must not, under any circumstance, blow on your brushes. It is absolutely vile, disgusting, it's a no-no, absolutely hideous. It's germs, clients aren't going to want to see that. You know, what if someone was doing a makeup application on your mum or your partner or your sister or anyone, and you know, they're basically spitting on a brush that's going to potentially go on someone's face at the end of the day. You know, you're gonna get germs. It's disgusting, it's not hygienic. And if I didn't blow on brushes, I didn't even tap away, so I literally was piling on eyeshadow. I was never able to blend it. It was just horrendous, literally. So the best solution to this, obviously, is if you have got too much, do not blow on your brushes. You can either tap it off on the palette or, you know, you can just wipe it away. Nathan wipes his away. He wipes some excess on his hand and then just goes back and forward from his hand rather than the palette. So obviously you don't want to double dip either. Health and hygiene, disgusting. Okay, so the second thing that I've actually experienced myself as a makeup artist is sometimes you will get clients that they've seen the YouTube tutorials, they know, you know, you should put a bit of sellotape across your eye to create the perfect wing, etc. Okay, you know, obviously you are the professional at the end of the day. You do listen to the client. You know, you have got to have a thick skin, basically, because if a client is saying, no, you're doing it the wrong way, at the end of the day, you are a professional, 1, and 2, every makeup artist actually applies products differently. I cleanse, moisturize and prime my face. Instead of going straight into the base makeup, so the foundation wise, I actually start off with my eyes, because if I do have any fallout or any problems or mistakes, it's just so much easier to wipe away. And I always tend to do this on clients as well. However, the majority of makeup artists, and how I was actually learned as well with QC, was always to do with your base first. But I don't know, me personally, I am able to sort of get rid of excess and problems and mistakes and whatnot with doing my eyes first. Another thing that you mustn't do is obviously just sit there and ignore the client. You know, they are a potential client, especially if it's the first time with you. They're not going to go and basically recommend you, are they? You know, if you're not going to make any conversation, obviously don't just have a constant conversation with the client, because unless they're really chatty and they do want to, then obviously by all means go and do that. But not every client is necessarily going to want a chat with you. Some of them might be nervous, some of them might be busy, especially if your client turns out to be a potential celebrity or someone bigger. You know, they're not going to want to talk to you. At the end of the day, you're doing your job, you're there to do your job. Not every celebrity is as nice as what they may seem. Not that I've had experience in that, but what I have heard from other makeup artists is that, you know, not everyone is going to want to sit there and talk to you, unfortunately. So don't think that obviously they're ignoring you, or, you know, if you're trying to make conversation, don't think that they're being horrible or spiteful. Maybe they just don't want to at the end of the day. And, you know, you're there to apply makeup, you're not there to sit there and have a chat, but have a chat by all means. I'm just trying to like sort of subtly say, just don't constantly talk, because, you know, what if you accidentally spit as well on the client's face? That's not what they're going to want. And last but not least, don't assume that every client and every person likes what you like. For example, today I've got really thick brows. Now, sometimes my brows are just sort of hit and miss. Sometimes I'll have like thinner brows, other days I'll have thick brows, and that's just how my brows go. They're, you know, very independent and very temperamental, my brows. So, you know, sometimes thick brows aren't going to look right on certain people. Sometimes they are, you know. Sometimes people don't want that smoky look. Some people don't want winged eyeliner. Some people have got hooded eyes and, you know, winged eyeliner sort of creases or doesn't look right. There are ways to go around that, but not everyone is going to like the same look as you, unfortunately. I had a client to do bridal makeup on, and she wasn't actually the bride, it was the groom's mum. And I said to her about highlighter, because this was back in like August time, and she was a bit hesitant with highlighter. She's never used it before. She was a bit worried because I had a bright highlighter on at the time, and basically I went for a nice golden sun-kissed highlighter. I said it's not too heavy, it's not like a bright yellow and really bright in your face. I've got highlighter on. You'll only be able to see it, you know, when she's in the sun. If the sun hits it, it's going to bounce off, it's going to be beautiful, and it was a really nice shade. So obviously be aware with that. Don't just assume obviously that everyone does like the same look at the end of the day. You know, especially with colours as well. Certain eyeshadow colours suit different eye colours, but you know, everyone's different. I've actually tried green eyeshadow myself and I've got blue eyes, and I was a bit 50-50. Sometimes I did like it, and then a part of me was like, I don't think it looks right. I think like it's clashing my eyes and it's not making my eyes as vibrant as the vibrant blue as they are. So that was my 4 things you shouldn't do as a makeup artist that I learnt from actually being enrolled with QC Makeup Academy. If you've got any other tips or any things that you've learnt that you shouldn't do that maybe you did do previously, please leave them down below. That'd be really great to hear. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the QC Makeup Academy YouTube channel, and I'll see you with a brand new video next month. Bye.